We all know the feeling when you think you have the perfect hand, the hand that could take you to victory. But sometimes poker has a way of twisting fate, making the seemingly unbeatable no longer. In the story, we look into the explosive moments when players find themselves crushed by the very hand they thought would bring them glory. Get ready for a roller coaster of shocking twists, bad beats, and poker players pushed to their absolute limits. You won't want to miss the electrifying drama that unfolds. Andrew Rubble, a rising star in the poker world, is still chasing his first World Series of Poker bracelet. WSOP. Little did he know that he was about to face a brutal and unforgettable hand. Holding pocket nines, Rubble Smart calls a pre-flop raise, hoping for the perfect flop, a set of nines to take control. As every poker player knows, however, sometimes the gods of poker have other plans. The pot begins to build with 3 players in, each hoping to land that elusive set. But as the cards come out, Rubble's fate takes a dramatic twist. On the flop, the impossible happens. Lewis, another player at the table, raises with quads. 4 of the same card, an extremely rare and powerful hand. At this point, Rubble's pocket nines are still strong, but there's no way out now. He's in too deep. The turn card changes nothing for Rubble's hand, but he still has the confidence that he might just pull through. Poker instincts tell him to continue pushing. The stakes keep rising, the river card hits, and now, in an ironic twist, Rubble himself has hit quads. For most players, this would be the dream scenario, but for Andrew, it's the hand that will define his poker career for years to come. In a gut-wrenching moment, the river card seals his fate. While Rubble believes he's now holding the best possible hand, quads, he's unaware that Lewis too has hit quads of his own, though with a higher card. The clash of quads is as dramatic as it gets. Rubble is crushed by the odds and the poker gods, the tension is palpable, and the reaction at the table says it all: disbelief, shock, and an eerie silence that fills the air. In a testament to his professionalism, Rubble handles the devastating loss with grace.
Raise to 8.
I'll get there.
Call.
Actually, I better look for a bit more expensive now. Then 3, that's a bit more.
Call.
He didn't lose a chip on the floor. I thought I saw one go. I don't think so. We're checking.
Yeah. I don't think it did.
Looks like my fault.
$18. Pass. $42. Cool. Check. All in
I have quads.
and a call.
Come on here.
Bloody hell. Wow. Can you imagine in the commentary box? Oh my god, what a cooler.
Good play, wasn't it?
He lets out a sigh, mucks his cards, and walks away from the table, his poker dreams momentarily shattered. But one thing's for sure, this hand will be etched into poker lore for a long time to come. The next moment we explore involves an unexpected and legendary hand from Justin Phillips, a player known for his ability to get under his opponent's skin. Phillips had already established himself as a master of table banter, but what he was about to do was nothing short of miraculous. In this hand, the river card brings ready to claim a massive pot, but Phillips, with the calm demeanor of a poker veteran, delivers a jaw-dropping move. On the river, Philip hits a...
There is a big hand developing between Justin Phillips and Motoyuki Mabuchi. Mabuchi made a bet after the river onto that scary board. Phillips now fires back with a raise.
Because just this happened to Phil Hellmuth, the table would no longer be here.
Coming down table, sit down, boom.
It's a statistical improbability that almost no one would ever expect to see at a poker table. But Phillips, showing no mercy, capitalizes on the moment and secures an impossible victory. It's the kind of moment that makes you question the very fabric of poker reality. Mabuchi's crushed dreams are a reminder of just how unpredictable the game can be. The players around the table can't help but stare in disbelief, and what do you say when you've just witnessed a royal flush defeat quad aces? In another legendary showdown, Dan Jungleman Cates, dressed as Poseidon, yes, the god of the sea, finds himself embroiled in one of the largest pots of his career. With an $840,000 pot on the line, the stage is set for a poker battle like no other. Cates, never one to shy away from theatrics, plays the role of Poseidon to perfection. His larger-than-life presence and psychological game are just as important as the cards in his hand. But the hand that's about to come is a masterclass in poker strategy and timing. Cates is holding pocket eights, while his opponent Puna has pocket aces, seemingly a much stronger hand. The stakes are high as the cards hit the felt. The flop comes down, and in an unbelievable twist, Cates flop quad eights. It's a rare and incredible hand, but Cates, ever the professional, keeps his cool and doesn't let the excitement show. The drama intensifies as the turn brings an ace, giving Puna a top set. An excellent hand, but nowhere near enough to match Cates' quads. Now, with the pot growing, Cates sizes up his opponent, trying to figure out the perfect moment to strike. He bets small to lure Puna into thinking he's weak, all while plotting the perfect river card to seal the deal. The river card comes down and Cates keeps his composure. His poker face is as solid as stone. Puna, thinking he's still ahead, continues to play his strong hand. But Cates has everything in his favor. He increases the pot size, knowing full well that Puna, with his top set, has no chance of folding. And when the final cards are revealed, Cates claims the massive pot.
So we got a straddle from Leon, a raise from Wayne, Jungle Man, Try Dan, Smooth calls pocket eights, and Puna Ponsri wakes up with pocket aces. 54,000. Playing some deep stacks.
Paul, I'm going tomorrow. 12. 2 o'clock.
Probably won't see you.
Dan will be calling with 2
Very
eights.
much for invitation.
Can I remember?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Good night, Paul. No. 8.
Again.
And we just flop quad eights.
That's the 8 night. Date with an 8.
Any getting better?
Triton co-founder Paul is going to step away to let another player come in.
44.
And this is just disaster for Puna Ponsri. And they're playing. They started this hand for at least 400k. There's Santosh Suvana taking Paul's spot. Dan with the slow play. And that is an ace on the turn, and there is no way Puna Ponsri has a chance to get away now. He's got top boat.
Check. Let's play.
He thinks he's trapping.
great game.
Dan Cates is going to bet his quad eights, it seems. Reaching for chips. Wants to bet the turn to increase the likelihood of getting all the chips in by the river. Puts roughly a third pot bet in there. Smaller bet designed to, of course, get the ace to call as well as those jacks, queens, and kings. And that Punat Punser here is just loving this, but he's actually
75.
only got one out to come back. Trying to feign weakness. $367,000 in the middle. Backdoor flush does get there, but doesn't matter given their holdings.
Check.
Dan Case, quick peek at his cards. Still got quad eights. Absolutely sick hand. Is gonna push it all in, and Punat Prince are gonna get the bad news. Shows his aces.
Oh my god. Wow.
Leon. Not full. Leon.
Nice.
Leon. Huh?
It's a victory for the ages, but it's the mind games, the psychological warfare, and Kate's ability to control the table that makes this hand one of the greatest in poker history. It's a showdown that no one at the table will ever forget. With a smile, Jungle Man scoops the pot, and even though the hand was filled with theatrics, it was the substance of his quads versus Puna's full house that made it so unforgettable. When you're facing Phil Ivey at the poker table, you know you're up against one of the all-time greats. In an unforgettable hand, Ivey sets the stage for a monster pot, expertly playing his cards and controlling the flow of the game from the very start. The tension builds as he faces off against Sam Greenwood, who is holding a flush draw on a paired board. The board seems to favor Greenwood, and the flush draw appears to be his best chance at the pot. But as the hand progresses, Ivey's calculated moves slowly reveal the devastating truth. With quads in hand, Ivey is just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. When the flush hits, Greenwood's hopes soar, thinking he's found the gold mine he's been looking for, but Ivey is lurking with quads, a hand so powerful that it obliterates Greenwood's confidence and stack in one move. Greenwood, unable to see the trap closing, commits all his chips, and Ivey punishes him with a ruthless re-raise. The pot is huge and Ivey wins it all. His slow, methodical play was masterful, reminding everyone why Ivey is one of the best in the game.
Sam checks back king out of clubs. Rut-row. This could be a big one, Jeff. We got top set against the nut flush draw and a pair.
Action. Top set Ivey, no big deal. What a board though. I mean, I guess for Greenwood, it's a little unlucky. He's got that pair flush draw. He's got to think, against the set, this is like the worst hand he could be against. Even like ace queen, his 8 would be live, but
right.
Or ace jack, he's got the whole shalada. But here, he's really just drawn to that flush. And for Ivey, a bit unlucky. Oh well, that actually now that is That's a sight you'd love to see if you're a Phil Ivey fan.
Quads for Ivy. Greenwood still with that nut flush draw. Remember, in this game, flush beats a house. So we can see Greenwood 0%, but he's going to think he's still doing okay in this
Gotta
one.
love it. Slip some rope, you know, in case some, I mean, just pretty special stuff here. This is, I mean, if a flush runs out, if a club were to come, oh my goodness gracious. Come on.
Wow, we have quads versus nut flush. We bet Sam's going to raise, Ivy's going to jam.
This is insane. And Sam is thinking about Vegas and the Mirage, and this is the one that you don't get there. You're on your way and you don't get to in the door somehow. This is maybe Phil has like the queen high or whatever, not a flush, yeah.
I mean, he's not going to like it when he gets jammed on.
He's probably, I don't even think he thinks long. Wow.
Obviously, you lose the 10-9 of clubs and you lose the aces. Those are the two hands you can lose to here.
And if you're Phil, you lose.
Say for Phil, he loses to the 10-9 of clubs and the king 10 of clubs. I mean,
no, king 10 of clubs, right? That's it.
Sorry, yeah, king 10 of clubs only.
So there's one hand you lose if you're Phil, and
there's two if you're Sam.
Yeah. So it's the biggest cooler you'll see, really.
Sam's gonna feel sick, but he can't fold. Quads.
Wow.
Have some of that.
Wow. What a hand. I mean, this is a sick three-handed, 1 versus 2 stack in the biggest cooler you're going to see possible.
A true display of poker dominance. No poker story is complete without the chaotic, often controversial antics of Tony G. Loud, brash, and always ready to needle his opponents. Tony takes every opportunity to dominate the room. In one memorable hand, Tony's infamous table talk reaches new levels as he weaves his psychological games into the very fabric of the game itself. At this moment, he's holding quads, one of the rarest and most powerful hands in poker. As the hand comes, Tony's constant chatter, jabs, and overall antics keep the entire table on edge.